Yo, yo, yo.
Seek the light in darkness.
Song name? I have no idea, wildly. It is from a um, non-copyright website that I pay for. So I pick a bunch of songs, make playlists, and then I end up like just putting them all together. I and yeah, so no idea, man. Sorry. Rock Driller in the house. What's going on, buddy? Marco, it's good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate it. Kind of like to review the charts at the end of the day sometimes. Let's rock it, Pine. All right, man. Let's rock it, A-Team. Amelia. Good to see you, Amelia. I'm just doing some reviewing. In the morning or right now? In the morning, I look at the ORB, the 5-minute ORB. I don't necessarily trade it all the time. And then I try to wait for a Harami setup or an inside bar. No, I was on this afternoon for Power Hour. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Previous candle. You don't use 5 minutes break. M5 previous candle. Yeah, on Haramis and inside bars. Is that what you mean? So like I use breaks of these purple and yellow bars. But then I have a lot of discretion too. Like sometimes I'll just take shorts or longs based off what I'm seeing on the 5-minute candles and initial balance highs and lows and VWAPs. Boy, we held that initial balance high and low today, didn't we? That was a nice setup there. We busted up through the initial balance high, put in this Harami. If we took the short right there, you had been super patient, but stop would have went above. We ended up catching some of that short on this account here, but I did blow through 2 accounts earlier on stream. So Harami, yeah, it's when the body opens and closes within the body of the previous candle on the 5 minute. So call it Harami. Dean, what's happening? Sherry, good to see you. Boy, I cut my nose shaving. I just took a shower and I was shaving and I cut the tip of my nose. Hopefully it doesn't start gushing blood. So is yellow buy, purple sell? No, this yellow just means inside bar. And I just haven't painted yellow. You can paint them whatever color you want. And then the Ramis are painted pink or purple or whatever. And they're just from these indicators. Ed of the Woods, Harami. And the inside bars are yellow. LDT inside outside bars. And I just look for the breaks. And I used some discretion, like, you know. Sizz. Yeah, my low is 48,200 and my balance is 48,400. What do I do? Best thing to do is switch down to a micro or 2 micros and then forget about that account and then just keep that account as a side project. But then just, you know, see if you can build back some with a micro, or you can just full port it on a news event with like maybe like a few micros. But this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Oh, I don't want to get rich off you, Sis. I don't want to get rich off you. No, I don't want to see people failing accounts, that's for sure. But I appreciate the support, though. Daryl, I think I said hi. I am old. I don't know. Trade of Ache. I couldn't. You could not find the inside bar. Oh, okay. I'll just find it right now. So just go to indicators. So right here, indicators. Explore community indicators. Oops. Explore community indicators. And then just do, I think if you just type inside. If you type in inside, then latter day trader inside outside bars should pop right up. And then you want to install it, which is right here, install. And then go back to your indicators and it should be right under ladder day trader. And then you click on ladder day trader and then LDT inside outside bars right there. And I only use the inside bars. I don't use the outside bars. Not financial advice, Terry Trades. What's going on? Oh, cool, sis. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Really do. It helps support my small channel. It keeps me motivated to do this for you guys. Hopefully I bring some value. At least some sort of entertainment. I don't sing and dance like Stock Tiger. I'm sorry, but not yet anyways. H1 is inside bar. I'm not sure what H1. I'm not sure what H1 stands for. You gotta talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Sad part is I get like 500 away, then I don't know what happens. So are you trading? Who are you trading with, Sis? Yeah, I didn't really get my face ripped off today, but I was not happy with my funded futures hitting the daily loss limit. That did not make me happy. After I was very close to payout. The other indicator is the Harami candles. So it's if you go to here, I'm not sure as how to find this Harami. But yeah, so if you go to community indicators, same process, and then just type in Harami. And you'll find Ed of the Woods Harami right here, and you can install it. It's pretty cool. 89 people have installed it so far. It's one of our subscribers. He was actually on in the chat earlier today. I haven't seen him in a long time. And then under indicators, once you download it, it's Ed of the Woods. And then you can just set it up however you want. I have them colored purple. But Alfred in the house, Keegan, Christopher. Terry Trades requesting $2,000 from her PA account using code PINE. It's a lucky code, she says. Thank you so much, Terry. And congratulations on requesting a $2,000 payout from Apex. It's pretty amazing. Dean, I'm trying Buellanox with the X platform, so used to Tradeovate. Taking some, yeah, me too, Dean. I've used Tradeovate since 2021, so I hear you there. Just get about 30 seconds before market opens. Oh, I just realized there's a pine tree on my hat. Yeah, this is the old Maine state flag. The original Maine state flag, I should say. So they actually got it on our license plates now again. Oh, 10 days. Oh, you need to trade with Buellanox. All right, market is open, guys, but you can flip for 2. So 8 days, really. Nico, how's it going, Nico? $2,000 less fuel for the SS trailing drawdown. That's right. Terry Trades is going to take all of Daryl's money. She's going to take all of Daryl's money. She's going to be the next big 6-figure payout receiver. $75K TPT is good. It's a weird. The $75K is a weird one. Monica, but I mean, it's not bad. I personally like the 25Ks and the 50Ks, and then I like the 100Ks, but I don't really like the 150Ks as much. And 75Ks I don't like as much, but that's all just preference, you know. Dean, it works on my code Pine works on 50K Bulanox. Right now, the 25Ks are not on sale, really. They're only, I'll tell you, bear with me 1 second. The 25Ks are actually, if you're insistent on a 25K, you can use code PINE2, but they're only 75% off. The 50Ks are 91% off, so you can use code PINE on that. But if you love 25Ks, which some people do, they're 75% off. You can use code PINE2. They're a little easier to pass. Wink, wink. If you know what I'm saying. 25Ks. Some people might hedge them at open. Some people. I don't know who, but I do not recommend doing that. Wink, wink. I was talking about Bulanox, disciplined trader. You want to join the 2 comma club? Yeah. That's funny. 2 comma club. I actually never thought about that. Do you find it difficult to balance aggressive with reckless when trading? Do I find it difficult? OT balance aggressive with reckless when trading. What's the difference to you? Yeah, I think for me, Trev, like it's really like how I'm feeling that day. If I feel like I'm stressed, like I can literally feel like I'm stressed. Like I kind of feel like I need a break lately from trading, but so I feel a little bit stressed. But if I feel calm and cool and collected, sometimes I could just like put on trades without really giving a shit and then being aggressive at the same time. But really it's like about knowing yourself as a trader, I think. I don't know. So we get some action tonight. Let's go, we can do it, Terry says. I just accidentally clicked on the Dom, now I'm 5 long. Yeah, a lot of times, like, I know myself now, Trev, where I know where I'm tilty. So here's a good example. This morning, my funded future accounts, I'll pull them up right now. So I only really needed to flip another day or two of $100 to get a $1,200 payout on at least one. And in like pre-market, before the market opened, I was just doing reckless stuff, like just chopping the range and over trading and going too much size and doing everything that you're not supposed to do. Let's see if it actually has my orders on here. I guess it doesn't, but I mean the accounts are not blown because of daily loss limit, thankfully. So not all is lost, and I can't tell you how many times that I've hit daily loss limit on my funded futures and gotten a payout, so I'm not really worried about it. But anyways, what I was getting at is that in the pre-market, I ended up getting caught longing and shorting and all kinds of stuff early in the morning with too much size. Anyways, I hit daily loss limit, and it really like set me in a tilty mood. So I was up on my Buellnox master accounts, up pretty nicely, like $400 or $500, and I immediately came in and I just locked them all out because I knew it was gonna send me on tilt. Because I just feel it. Like I was so like upset, like, and it was just a sign. I was like, oh, like I just wanted a revenge trade. I wanted, get that money back. But thankfully, I hit the DLL, and so it did save these accounts. So I just got to grind a little bit longer, and hopefully I can get them to pay out. But yeah. Gator Trader in the house. He just got 5-day done on my 25K take profit trader eval. Going to be my first Quantower Pro account. Nice, Alfred. I hope Quantower works out for you. I like Quantower. It's definitely, I like it better than Project X, really. But I really don't want to stick with mobile right now for traveling and stuff, even though I do have Quantower on my laptop. But I love to be able to just trade off my Chromebook and stuff. I am going to try to wait for a proper setup tonight instead of just like thinking that it's going to go down. Which is kind of what I'm thinking right now. It's just gonna go down, but I do want to wait for a inside bar or Harami. I just described your trading setup. Can you tell TBT to please release these credits to activate my account? The credits should be there. So I'm not sure what you mean, disciplined trader, but it's the same thing, Madbacks. Yeah, man, we're human. It's how the props get us or the trading gets us, because we do human dumb things sometimes. Hey, thank you for the sub, E2. Appreciate the support. It is the same thing. Too many trades, sides, larger, poor trades, and chop. Getting pissy, narrowed eyed, and punch something. I don't punch anything, but yeah. I have turned around and punched my bed before, I guess. Or at least jumped on it and just go, ugh. Usually that's what I like to do. Go lay down, close my eyes. Go, that was dumb. Well, I must be in a long now. I didn't even want to be in anything. Are you long in NASDAQ? Or gold? Oh, there's a major problem with TPT right now? Oh, activating accounts and things? Or... Huh. I had an issue yesterday when I activated an account with credits. And it didn't actually, it failed, but then I contacted support and then they refunded my credit and then I redid it. So, TPT is going through a lot of growing pains, I believe. They are becoming one of the #1 prop firms, if not #1. So, yeah. Their dashboard and stuff tends to be but yeah, I mean, so your credits should be under credit bank, and then your credits, and then you'll see if you have any credits. This is a great thing. If you guys haven't traded with Take Profit Trader, this is an awesome thing. I mean, you essentially get points when you buy accounts or earn money. Like, you get payouts, you get points, you get all kinds of points, and then you put those towards free accounts. And if you get 50,000 points, you can actually get a free 50K Pro account. But which I probably, in my career, probably have gotten to that point, but I always use up my credits before then. So you get points for every dollar spent. Withdraw 1,000, you get 500 points. You pass a test, you get 250 points. And yeah, pretty cool. But I guess they might be a little slow at activating accounts right now, from what I hear. Not really sure. I hit my DLL the other day for the first time, 1080. I ended up losing another 480 the day after that. This is my funded account, mind you, but the same day I made 480 back and then another 500. So yeah, exactly. So I mean, DLL is worth its weight in gold. I mean, it really is. If you have a daily loss limit, I mean, Terry Trades just got a live account with My Funded Futures on a starter account because of the daily loss limit. She had a really good start on her starter account and built a nice big buffer, but hit DLL a few times, like, what is it, $1,100 or so, but still managed to grind that account up, and she ended up trading it for, I don't know, whatever it was, 60 days or something, and then ended up getting a live account. Risky, what's going on? Use free resets on the 2 evals and still hit the daily loss limit. Oh, Mad Max, sorry to hear that. I karate kicked my test this week. Risky, what's going on? Roa Trades in the house. What's happening, buddy? My streaming channel gonna be called Red Candles. I like that. I reset a TPT account this morning and it activated instantly, but the one I reset yesterday is still MIA. Yeah, I would reach out to support, Mad Max. They'll credit you if they can't. Yeah, I had the same problem yesterday, and they credited me, and then I just ended up getting another account. I can actually show you. It's actually still showing on my dashboard as pending. Look. It's still showing as pending. But they actually already credited me the whatever. They gave me another credit. You bought a test account on Monday and still haven't received it? You guys contacted support? For real? Because they got back, and they don't know who I am as an affiliate, trust me. I'm not Patrick Whelan. If Patrick Whelan called them, they would answer. But yeah, I mean, I hit up support yesterday morning, and they got back to me probably within 20 minutes. I'll actually show you. I hit up support right here. Actually, you can't really see. Hey, I tried to activate a new account with a credit. Did not work again. Talk to a human. And then they fixed it, so. But yeah, sorry to hear about that, guys. Hey, Newts, how's it going, buddy? Good luck on the course. Yeah, Terry traded that account 81 days. I'm way behind on the chat. You guys are lit tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I love it. Makes my time go by. Makes the time go by so much faster. I love hanging out with you guys. Yeah, Sean, I actually didn't even know about it until like the last minute, the poker tournament, and then I was at dinner with the old man. So, but I'm not going up to dinner tonight because I guess my old man has a cold. So, not gonna go hang out. Not gonna go hang out in the germ fest. Really some meth. A relapse on meth. Spent my rent on. Oh man, Trev. Hey, Trace with Jess. What's happening? Good to see you. Sabak in the house. Empowerment TV. What's going on? Yeah, I hope he feels better too. Yeah. I hope I didn't catch it. I was hanging out at his shop yesterday, so. I just took my vitamins. All right, I caught up on the chat. Wildy, yeah, pretty much. I wait for inside bars or harami candles, or I am a discretionary trader too, so I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's like my main strategies. I try to wait for inside bars and stuff. Haramis have been paying very well lately, better than inside bars, to be honest. But you can see like some of them work really well. But the haramis have been paying big time. Oh yes, congratulations, Trades with Jess, on the Buellnox payout. I think you and I get payouts at the exact same time. That's pretty awesome. Our very first Buellnox payouts. Slowly working towards another one. I'm telling you what, guys, like, really, if you catch a nice winning trade, you know, don't cut it off short just because you want to stay under consistency or something. But, you know, taking base hits, $400 or $500 days. Let me just show you my calendar. I've already gotten one payout on this account here. But you can check out that equity curve. Pretty nice. And just really 16 trades. That wasn't so good. But, you know, just a couple trades here and there. This is when I trade the best. When you start seeing 31 trades, I don't know what that was, but that's usually not that great. But 20 trades for the week on that account, that's pretty good for me. But yeah, just kind of grind, because you know what? I gotta trade this account for 10 days anyway. Matter of fact, I can turn on my copy trader. One thing I don't like is that you have to, if you want to lock yourself out on Project X for the day, you have to do it individually for it to work. Because if you just hit lockout on when you're copy trading, it doesn't lock them out for all of them. Because you can go in and unlock them. Or you can go in and take off the copier, and then you could actually trade those other accounts. So a little mix, Nicholas, actually. A little bit of a mix. To be honest with you. So micros and minis. But like a lot of times it's minis looking for scalps. The lockout feature is the best. Yeah, especially when I felt like I was tilty today, so I was like, I gotta lock myself out. So earlier in the stream, Power Hour, we made $1,732 after I smoked 2 of them, of these Bulonox accounts. So let's see what we can do on this. I actually have a few Bulonox that I passed today, so I can actually activate a few more Bulonox master accounts. I think I can activate 2 more, which would give me a total of 6 master accounts, but we'll see. Yeah, well, when they're like $15.75 trades with Jess, I tend to just send them. I'm trading them pretty aggressive. I limit myself to like 100, 150 bucks on Bulonox a day. Like if I'm full sending evals, but I'm actually doing pretty good keeping my costs down. But yeah, smash or pass. That's right. On the cheap ones, when you get like, you know, the take profit traders and things like that, I tend to slow down. I tend to. I try to, I should say. You can leave them inactive, Dishu, for quite a while, I guess. Like, I literally don't think there's a time limit. From what people have told me, there's no time limit. So, just whenever you decide to activate them. Flip an account like flapjacks, right? Only 90% and belongs 91%. Yes, logical thinker. And you know, I think like a Top Step, like a $50 account, not too bad. You know, to try to pass it in 2 days. I usually try to nail it for 50% each day. Yeah, I mean, like with Take Profit Trader, you gotta trade it for 5 days anyway, right? So, all right, market is bouncing off the 21,200 little psych level there. Too many tabs open. I'd love to have 3 monitors. I'd love to have one as my main, one on the side as my second, and then I really need something for the chat. Right now I'm using my phone, it works fine, but I feel like I'm squinting half the time looking at it. Hey, it just ain't right. You got 5 in a laptop, Nicholas? Nice. Yeah, I was showing someone was asking me about my setup. So I was showing it on Discord. It's like nothing fancy, but that's the only reason why I was showing it. It definitely was not a brag because it's nothing fancy. That's just my setup. I just got 2 curved, I think they're like 30-inch monitors. That's it. Yeah. You never have enough monitors. Especially, well, really just for streaming though. But you can do it. You can do it just on a laptop, you know. Where the magic happens. That's right. The two 27-inch monitors and a 17-inch portable monitor along with the laptop. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty nice setup. That's kind of what I need. I just want something where I can have the stream and everything. But I don't know if I add a monitor to this old PC. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to like upgrade this PC because it's an old HP Walmart gaming PC and it's been a workhorse, but just ain't right. You need a TV in the middle. Most UHD 4K Samsungs will work well as displays. Oh, cool. Good to know. Yeah, that's the thing. I know nothing about computers and stuff, so get a refurbished Surface Pro. That's an idea. Uncle Mo in the house. What's going on, Mo? See, I have 17-inch monitor and two wide 34s. Oh, nice. All right, we are pushing down here. And I missed the setup, didn't I? Because I was in the chat. Nice little break off that inside bar. See right here? That's part of the reason why I'd like to have something different with for the chat, because it's, I don't know, I look at, it's hard for me to look at the chat and then watch the stream, the charts at the same time. Been short since 205, targeting 90, 190. Oh, nice, man. Oh, there you go. You just hit. Yeah, nice little break off that inside bar there. 11 points. So I've done a lot of back testing on the first inside bar of the open. And for 1-to-1, 10-point stop loss, 10-point take profit. It is profitable strat. It really is. I really need to start trading it over and over and over again with an account that's more, that's like dedicated to it. Sometimes it's all it takes. Turn the fan on. Got this heavy hooded sweatshirt on. I don't know why I put it on. It was freezing earlier, but now I'm sweating. Take a look at gold here since I missed my setup. Gold's pushing. It wicked it, didn't fill. Just like the other night. Yeah, I remember that, actually. It filled now. I only use it on a 5-minute chart, but you can use it on anything. I mean, you can take a look at it on other time frames. It's just, I mean, here's a 1-minute chart. It seems to work. I just don't know how to trade it off the 1 minute, but it could work off the 1 minute. These are things that I've also have thought of trying. You know, maybe looking for a like 100% of the candle type thing trade. Like it looked like it worked pretty well today. Might be something to try to back test. I might actually do that sometime. Might be a good like Saturday stream or something to do. Little market replay. Back testing some of the strats. And stream it, you know. Hey, Woodchip's in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I was in short 10 points just after the inside bar. Nice, John, 619. Nestor Ramirez. Yo, I just passed a top step combine using a 15-second chart based on a strategy that ChatGPT gave me. Using MA. Nice, man. I love it. So you're just sticking with that strat, man. You slayed today, Woodchip? Nice, good. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm actually looking at that 1 minute chart now that you guys are talking about it. Different time frames. Looking at the inside bars when it got a little slow there. It actually worked really well. That one did not work. That one worked. Depending on like how many points you're going for, I guess. If you place a stop here, maybe go for 100% of the candle. So like say here. Here. Would have worked. This one would have worked. Same with this one. Same with that one. Same with that one. This one hasn't quite hit yet. Interesting. Interesting. Got my brain going now. Yeah, trades with Jets. Yeah, I love that too. Oh, pre-open you slayed? That's when I got beat up. Woodchip. I got beat up. Pre-open this morning, but yeah. Alan, did you trade earlier today? Missed the beginning of the stream. Sorry if you talked about today already. Oh yeah, I did. I traded today, and I also streamed earlier too. So I hit DLL on my MyFunded Future accounts, which kind of sucked. And but I was green on my Beelanox accounts pretty nicely. I think I made like 400 on 3 of them and 700 on 1 of them on the master accounts. So just grinding those higher. Coach Fred in the house. What's going on, buddy? Donna, good to see you. 50 hit, 200 MA on the 3-minute chart. NQ shown. You gonna baby this account back 1 micro at a time? I like it, sis. That's how you do it, man. You'd be surprised that you can get an account back out of the hole with the micro. You will be surprised. I did one on a stream once for a few days. Count was almost down to nothing, like you said, like it had like $100 or $200 left, and I ended up getting it back. Eventually I blew it, but I ended up getting it back to almost break even at one point. His Royal Trades, what's going on? 7 a.m. drop. Yeah, that might have been it. I don't know what I was doing. It was one of those mornings where I felt like I just hopped on and started clicking buttons. It was ridiculous. So nice little play off that inside bar. I missed it because I was chatting. Sleeping at the wheel, I call it. I should stream all night. I gotta sleep, bro. Sleep is the most important thing for my mental health. That is 100%. But I am thinking about doing a long stream like Methodical Man has done. Like, some Methodical Man has done like 12-hour streams, things like that, but man. It is exhausting. Streaming is exhausting, guys. So I stalked Tiger the other night. I was just like, dude, he's like, man, I'm so tired. And he was on stream. I go, yeah, you just streamed for like 8 hours the day before. I'm like, of course you're tired. Trying to trade and stream and eat a lot of coffee. And I don't drink caffeine, so that could be a problem. You can watch me sleep on stream. You know there's people that do that, Yo Jim. There's people that do sleep or have sleep streams on YouTube. It's crazy. Yeah, Fred, we actually do read the chat. I like reading the chat. To me, this is all part of it. Like, this is why I started streaming, is to hang out with you guys. And Mo's got eyes on that. The sleep streams. Tiger says he sleeps about 3 hours a night. Dang. Yeah, no, I could not survive that way. For real. Yeah, no, Yo Jim, there really is sleep streams on YouTube. 100%. 6 hours? Yeah, me too. Usually around 6 hours is how much I sleep. 6 to 8. 6 to 8, I'm good. Go to bed around 11 or 12, wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning. I'm good. If Mo Lester watches me sleep, at least it feels that way. Watch out, we might get Mo Lester. Jeez. Kong, Skull Island, and Pine Tree Stream. You slept 13 hours yesterday? The last Egyptian king? Well, you're the last Egyptian king. Damn. 13 hours. If I slept 13 hours, I was definitely either drugged and I'm sick, probably. I'm sick first and then drugged off NyQuil or something, but I don't know. That's awesome. I'm jealous. Oh, you have a job that starts at 2 a.m.? Oh, man, no. That's no fun. Yeah, I know someone else that gets up at 2 a.m., goes to work. It's crazy. It's so hard, especially in the summertime, to go to bed that early. And no. I had a job once I had to be at work at 4 a.m. and I hated that so much. And I'm kind of an early bird anyway, but that's too early. Hey, Trades with Jess. See you later. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate the support too, Jess. Really appreciate it. Never drug OG drinking or drinking. Atholman. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing all right. All right, so we kind of missed that trade there. It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. There's gonna be another one. That little inside bar break. It's a little unfortunate that I missed it, but hey, sometimes it doesn't work too. So I am interested in this. I am gonna be interested in looking at this 1 minute chart though. On the inside bars, it actually looked pretty interesting. It looks like a lot of trading. It's like Coach Fred would like this. It's like trades every 2 seconds. But I don't know, it does look interesting though. For scalps. It's something I'm gonna actually maybe back test one day. For years I had to wake up at 5 a.m. no matter what. Still, yeah. Between 5 and 7 I'm awake usually. If I sleep in, it's like 7:30. But you're in the car, you can't trade. 8 days up, 4 days down so far. Oh, nice. That's not bad. I watch you all the time, not just when you sleep. Ethical man, what prop firm would you recommend for someone who hasn't gotten a payout? Okay, not financial advice, but my fund of future starter accounts. Well, actually, let me ask you this. Can you pass an eval and just haven't gotten a payout? Because there's a difference there. Oh yeah, dude, I've gotten payouts from, I'm a habitual payout receiver. And I've gotten payouts from all prop firms. Pretty much now. Bulanox was my last kryptonite, so. Have I passed? All right, I have passed a few with Apex in my funded futures. So, I think the easiest payout to get is a my funded future starter account. 50K. You only need to get 5 days of $100 or more, and you can get a payout. So that is the easiest payout to get, in my opinion. How long did it take me to get payouts? 3.5 years, bro. Three and a half long years. I'll show this again. I know you OGs have seen this a million times, but follow me on X. 2021, no payouts. 22, no payouts. 23, no payouts. 2024, 60K in payouts. And then this year I've probably gotten at least 50, 60K in payouts already this year, maybe more. But yeah, it just says never give up. So it's a long process. Did I trade in 2021, 2022? Did I trade every day? No, I did not. But I was like a lot of you. I was still grinding 9 to 5s, work, all that stuff, and trying to trade on the side and everything else. So yeah, I was almost forced to give up, Daryl. I almost went broke. I almost went broke, dude. But I just tried to do whatever I could to get back in the game. Been trading for about 3 years now, and I've been through a lot of different evals. Oh, okay, so you got some experience under your belt. I almost went broke trading my own funds. Logical thinker, yeah. I was trading options and I lost $30,000 in one day, and then I liked doing it so much that like a week later I did it again, and then lost 60K, and it pretty much wiped out everything I had. And then I went back to doing carpentry, and I had a house I had invested in and ended up flipping it. And I put everything I had into it. I worked 7 days a week, night and day, and ran up every single credit card I had. I ran up every Home Depot credit card to the max. I ran up the Lowe's credit card to the max to get it done and completed. And then I ended up flipping that house, and that's what ended up getting me back in the game. But it took me it took some years off my life, that's for sure. But that was not that long ago. That was in 22, 23. Yep. And then I ended up building this house. I've been building this house for 10 years. No, longer than that. I've been building this house that I live in for, out of my pocket and with these two hands for, I don't know, 15 years. So, yeah. So back when I started at the post office, when I was a mail carrier, I ended up buying this piece of land that I'm on, and then I started the foundation, and then I cleared the land, put in the driveway, put in the well and septic, and then did the foundation, and then capped it over. And it sat like that for a long time. And then I, over time, as I started making better money at the post office and stuff, I would, start building the walls, and then I ended up selling it to my brother, and then I ended up buying it back off my brother, and then he did a little bit of work, and then I ended up buying it back off him, and then I ended up finishing it, finishing it enough to live in. All right, we are just pushing down off that inside bar, and I'm just having complete FOMO. Can't say I'm happy about it. I like them both, Pete. I like Top Step and Billinox. Yeah. I like having them both. I have an XFA going right now. No, I don't. I don't have an XFA go. I have a Combine going right now. I should have an XFA, but I blew it earlier this week. No, Zabak, I'm not short. Thanks for rubbing it in. I'm supposed to be short. I think I might be missing some messages there. Sorry. Oh, what made me get I am missing messages. I'm sorry, guys. I had the chat on top messages and not on all messages. Apologize for that. So if I missed some of your chats, apologize. What made me get my first payout? The main thing is realizing that what you have truly invested, or what your risk is on one of these prop accounts, is what you paid for the account, and not in the single trades that you actually are making. That was like the biggest shift in my from going profitable, non-profitable to profitable. And I'm not saying YOLO accounts. I'm just saying like it kind of alleviated the anxiety about placing trades once I was funded. I said, oh well, I'm really only risking $119 on what I paid for the account, not the Monopoly money that I'm seeing on the screen, because this is all Monopoly money until it's on a live account or you get a payout. But nice flush here on the NQ. I hope some of you guys caught that short. Yeah, evals can add up. I mean, that credit card can add up quickly. That was me last year. I had to spend 2 months trading in the sim because I tapped out most of my disposable income on prop accounts. Yeah, Alfred, for sure. But you're still here. Like, you had to do what you had to do to get back in the game. I've also had to gone and done DoorDash, all that shit to pay for evals back in the day. Like, crazy. You know, trading in the morning, hop off, hop in the DoorDash mobile, go run some DoorDashes, pay for more evals. Sitting here in shorts wondering if I should put my clothes back on. TX Roughneck, what's going on, buddy? Hey, nice, Sis. What a flush. Yeah, it was. Investors, good to see you back. Hey, Sports Dawn, what's going on, buddy? How's it going, man? Short sense 202, nice, logical, beautiful. Do I have an idea how much money I go through? I keep track every day. Yeah, I don't like to keep track. I like to keep track every day, but I try to not look at yearly stuff or anything. So like I look at like how profitable I am by the day, and then that calculates into the week, and then to the month, and so on. And then I try to forget, like, because if I do have a bad month or a bad week, then I tend to try to make up for those losses. So it really messes with me psychologically. But yeah, you should really keep track. Or another good way is to actually use a debit card and only use the money that's in that debit card. This is not financial advice, by the way, but like, so that way you know like how many evals and stuff you're going through. And if you run out of that money, then you need to stop, you know. But it really doesn't take much. Like, you hit one nice win on a Take Profit Trader Pro account for daily payout, and that like covers so much tuition compared to like trading a personal account. Like, the cost is much cheaper, but it does add up, not gonna lie. Lost $80 trying my long wood chip. Yeah, she's still coming down. Counts back, says, see, man, micros. You got this. Nice work. Pay $250 on that flush art, Charles. I'm way behind in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, they have a consistency rule. No consistency rule on the eval, Pete. But once you're funded, there's a 40% consistency rule on Buell and Ox. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's smart to have a budget, Alan. Yeah, 150K a week or something like that. On these cheaper accounts, like if I don't have any funded accounts, the $15 ones, like I'm gonna have funded accounts by the end of the day. You know, $15 a piece. Like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a funded account. But because without funded accounts for me, that means no money. But I also have to adjust my thinking and slow down once I get those funded accounts, right? So, hey Smokey, what's going on? Pop it. Yeah, all good on my end. Thanks for asking. Props to you hanging in like you did when getting started. Your story. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been through some ups and downs when it comes to this trading game stuff. Big time. And I think like a lot of good traders have very similar stories where they've gone bust for the most part at one point. I know like some of the big timers like Linda Raschke, people like that, like they've gone bust before. Anthony Crudelli, Tom Hugard, they've all gone bust at one point. My opinion is to set up a separate bank account and only use the funds you put in it. Yeah, exactly, man. That's the smart way to do it. Brian Overcash, what's going on? Good day for you on the XFA and personal account. Might not trade it at all tomorrow, Friday. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of with you, Brian. Tomorrow, I don't know how much trading I'm actually gonna do. I'll probably just trade my accounts to get in the day, so it counts as a day, like especially on Beelanox or something. So I might even flip, but I don't know. How many evals have I gone through? A lot. Now, now that there's 1 day pass, yeah, I think I'm at like 400 on my Apex. But I usually only buy them when they're like 90% off, so it's really not that bad. I know, I mean it's a lot, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I have 4 right now, and I can activate 2 tonight actually. Master account, so I actually can have 6 if I wanted to activate on the Beelanox. $15 accounts from which prop firm? What's the activation fee? $148 on the activation fee, Beelanox, but these accounts right here are $15.75. So, Beelanox. It is the option 1 50K accounts. Alright, this is looking a little interesting. I might try along here.
Order filled.
Tight stop. But that is a very bearish candle, but we'll get. I think it's a cheap, what I call a cheap long. I might try it. I'm not even gonna risk any more than the low of the day. We can push up even for 50% of this candle. I'm gonna move the stop. So you put in a bit of a Harami candle right here. It's not a great one, which makes me a little nervous, but I could just get trapped here, but I think it's worth a stab. But looking super bearish, so I don't know.
Order filled.
Yeah, just taking out just like that. Did he even break that high? Actually never even broke that high, so never even done that long. Anyways. Hey, thank you, Logical Thinker. Appreciate that. You can have up to 11 total, Pete, but you have to have, they have to be, like, your master accounts have to be over the $2,500 buffer before you can activate another one. So I actually have 3 of these that are over the buffer, so I can actually activate. So I activated 1 today, and I can activate 2 more. This one I just took a payout on. Actually hit the bank yesterday, and these 2 are over the buffer as of today, 2,500, and then this one's brand new. I activated it today, so I can activate 2 more up to 11. So $15 cheaper than a beer in downtown Nashville? Yeah, for sure. I heard they can, Naya, if they can move you to live after 3 payouts. But this was my very first Beelnox payout. Like, they've been my kryptonite forever. And it was one of my goals this year to get some Beelnox tuition back. So we're finally doing it. Yeah, man, for sure, Investors, yeah. Beelnox does not have Trade-Evade Sports Don, but you maxed out U5 on TPT. That's awesome. Yeah, I would say. I mean, have you looked into my funded futures? Like, I think my funded futures, you can have 3 there. Yeah, that's awesome, man. You have 5 TPTs. That's great. I don't know, Oscar. Yeah, they're only 75% off with 25Ks, but I mean, I kind of know why. Because 25Ks you can pass pretty easily. But yeah, I don't know. The maximum is 11 from Beelnox. I have not have started with top 1. I heard they changed their rules again today. I just saw something on Twitter. I don't know anything about them though. I'm not affiliated with them or know anything about them. But yeah, I mean, I heard people getting paid out, but hey, Kanker, nice, man. Congratulations on your 2nd payout. Sherry got 2 Beelnox payouts last month. Awesome, Sherry. Earn to trade used to be yours. Wow. Yeah. I haven't heard earn to trade in a while. Yeah, Sports Don. My funded futures, I like them, and they pay out super quick. But yeah, my favorites is Top Step, My Funded Futures, Beelnox, Apex, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader. Like, those are my favorites. And you can use code PINE for all those if you guys want to help support my channel. I appreciate it. Except for Tradeify. Tradeify does have a deal going on right now. This is the Tradeify deal. Now these are intraday trailing accounts, so like Beelnox. But they're $30 for 50K eval, 40 for 150 for 150K. That's a pretty good deal. It's not bad. So you're looking at an all in cost for like 150 on a 150K. And yeah, and so on. So if you guys if you'd like to try out the Tradeify and you want to help support my channel, you got to use the link in the chat. or in my description, the Tradeify link, and then you can use the default code, which is TTV, after you click my link. They won't give me a custom code yet, so I'm not part of the cool club. But that's not a bad deal either. And Tradeify, like my funded futures, when I got, man, I still want to take a long here. I'm gonna try again.
Order filled.
And probably get burned again. Death by 1,000 cuts. This is what this is gonna feel like. Don't long yet, but I just did. I pushed the button. It's too late. I can't turn back. Oh, appreciate that, Sports Don. Yeah, it's all good, man. But what a bearish candle, though. That really makes me nervous, but. Hey, MLH Test, thank you so much. Just purchased 200k Bielnox with your code. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Jim, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, they won't give me a code. I've asked Brett directly. And he just says, oh, go talk to someone else. One of the people that work for them. Uncle Bugatti came into the stream earlier. He did. This will range to the Bollinger Bands normalized. You can see it move clearly on the 1 minute. Oh, the Bollinger Bands. Yeah. So long as it's not looking too bad, but it actually does look like it looks like it's flagging right now, so we'll see. Is Tradeify worth it? Tradeify is great, Paul. Nothing wrong with Tradeify. I mean, nothing wrong with Tradeify. I like Tradeify. I got 2 payouts with them last month on a 25k straight to funded and a 50k growth account. Was my 2 payouts that I got with them. And the first payout was a little slow. Actually took like a day to get the payout. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was just because it was my very first one and they were verifying information or what, but then the next payout I got with them was within minutes. So yeah, Brett Simba. They like it when you beg. Yeah, I think they're gonna get rid of us. Zabak. The majority of the trader are on the wrong side of the trade. I'm looking at the DOM orders to see if the most traders are long or short and doing the opposite. So Sis, you might looking at the book map. I don't know if you ever looked in book map or order flows or things like that, but if you like that kind of stuff, paying for the level 2s. So you can see right now there's a giant 300 lot sitting right up there at 150 50s. Or maybe a little higher, I can't really tell. That's book map. Oh, right here. So this this is free, but you can actually pay for your own book map. So this is Live Alex TWB. I'll give him a shout out. Live Alex TWB, and yeah, he just got like a free book map pulled up. He gets he ends up usually getting copyrighted or something, and they get rid of the channel because of book map, but because this is actually a paid thing. But yeah, you can see the order sitting up there. All right, getting a little pop there. I'm gonna try to hold this. It's amazing how fast it took my stop loss, but it's when I'm in a winning trade, it's going awfully slow. Oh, so they're spoofing orders, Sis. So this is something that you can see. So this guy's got a 300 lot sitting up here. He just moved it to 160. So he's moving around this 300 lot and he's spoofing the market. See, now it's pushing up again. And he just moved it again a little higher into the market, and it just filled it. I'm gonna trail my stop here. Got 50% of that candle. It just filled that 300 lot. There we go. Squeeze a little more out of it.
Order filled.
All right, I'm out. Took back 50% of that candle. Do we take back the whole thing? We could. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, that's always interesting when you have like very low volume in the market and you start seeing those giant lots up there. And I don't know, a few weeks ago, someone was throwing around 400, 800 lots during the overnight, and we were watching it, and they were spoofing the market, you know, and they kept moving it higher and higher and higher, and the market was just chasing it. And it is illegal, but I think it's illegal. Should be illegal. Hey, thanks guys. Yeah, I made up for that bad trade. So that was on Bookmap. It's Live Alex TWB. I'll give him a shout out. But don't hang out there all night. You guys gotta come back here and hang out. But you can keep that up on your other monitor. Thank you, Tony Gold. Anyone receive a thank you note in the mail from Top One today? I don't know. They sent them out emails. Just activated a new Tradeify with your login code. Oh, thank you, Brian. Can I say Top Step support is absolute garbage? They lock new people out of their new accounts because CME agreements. That's right, Art Charles. Art Charles is. You know what? I'm not affiliated with them, so you can go after them all you want, Art Charles. Yeah, I don't understand that. That is so weird. That is so weird. I mean, I'm laughing, but like, that sucks, man. It really does. Thank you, Fred. It's supposedly illegal, right? Oh, in the snail mail. No kidding. It kind of influenced me to get out of the trade, to be honest with you, Sports Don. Once I saw it, I never watched this. I only popped it up. For Sizz there, but yeah, it definitely played with my mind once I saw that 300 lot. You got a thank you card from Top One? Oh, that's interesting. Handwritten. That's funny. Hey, Jonathan Trays, what's going on, man? Yeah, so you can also pay for what they call level 2. I think they call it level 2. Or market data. Says, I don't know, do you use Tradeovate? Because if you do, you can pay for that and it shows up orders on the DOM. So large orders. But Bookmap is definitely probably the go. What would you guys say? That's probably the go-to as far as like order flow stuff. But yeah, don't ask me how to use it because I have no idea. Yeah, level 2, Taylor. Thank you. You broke my dream. Thought it was only to you, huh, Fred? Oh, fake handwritten. Auto pen. But I tell you, when there's like low volume in the market, so like on Monday, I think the market closes at noontime or something like that. Like you can see some bigger players like playing around. You'll see larger orders popping up, and the market will follow those larger orders sometimes when there's like lower volume. That's what I've noticed. Besides that, I don't really know how to use it or trade off it. I know, I don't know if Cube's listening. I think Cube uses Bookmap. I'm sure there's tons of YouTube videos on it, on people using it. You'll see Rips using it in the morning, if you like Rips. If he's your cup of tea. But yeah, you'll see him using it in the morning. But I don't even know. I watch Rips in the morning with that Bookmap, and it's I don't know. If you can read it, more power to you. This Cube, see, he's in there lurking. He heard me. He used it for a year and stopped. I traded better without it personally. It's not the software, but more on me. I gave too much weight on it and bag hold my trades. Yeah, Cube. Yeah, so that's, I can hear you. I know what you're saying, man. So yeah, Cube did use it for a while. I remember he would show it on 0 Day Jay's Discord. So I remember, but it's always been interesting to me. And like you did see like on that particular trade, well, not my trade, I actually had nothing to do with it, but when I was in that trade, you saw the market go right for that 300 lot. That's where that order got filled right there. And he had it down here, in the 60s, and then he moved it up. And the market just followed it. Wonder why they call him rips. Must be his farts. Maybe. Oh, cool, man. Sis, appreciate you. Yeah, give it a shot. Hey, thank you, John619. Appreciate you using my link. My link. Boy, what a move. Hey, thank you, Sherry. I try. Try to bring some value to you guys. Plus, I just like hanging out with you guys, you know. Like you guys come and hang out here in the chat and hang out with me, and I just like hanging out with you guys. Talking about the markets. And it's fun. So we got an early close, in case you guys didn't know, on Monday. So 1 p.m. Eastern. So most prop firms and everything, you have to have your accounts closed, or everything closed out by 1 p.m. Eastern on Monday. So keep that in mind, guys. I'd see large orders and expect price to go and fill the order, and sometimes it never does. I know that, Cube. That's why I can never quite figure out how to use it. Sometimes it works beautifully, where it just goes and fills those large orders, and then sometimes it becomes like a brick wall, where those orders just won't get filled. So I don't know. It's Did I miss something from Donna? Oh, how do prop firms make money? Beelox paid me $3K yesterday, only cost me $350. Donna, that's because we're like in the, I don't know, what would you guys say? People that get payouts. What would you say the percentage is? It's got to be less than 10% of people that actually get payouts, unfortunately. Yeah, for at 5%, you think? Yeah. They make so much money, Donald. So much money. It would blow your mind. I mean, it'd blow your mind on what some of the top affiliates are making. Just from, like, Take Profit Trader alone. It would blow your mind. I would say that like some of the top prop firms are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. Top One has changed their payout rules once already to address that issue. They reduced their sim-funded payouts prior to live, ensure they have capital to cover them. So yeah, logical thinker. I heard that Top One changed their rules again today, or made a rule change. But I don't know. I don't trade with them, so I don't know. All right. I think we got like 160 people watching tonight. Pretty awesome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna stay on, but smash the like button for me. See if we can get over 100 likes at least. Let the YouTube algorithms know what's up. I feel like the chat froze there. Holy cow, guys, the chat froze on me. I'm sorry. I had the last message I had was Coach Fred said 5%. Risky says about 4%. Seems like more retroactive rules changes. Yeah, Cube. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. Ever since Fast Track Trader and stuff, I try to like. I'm just sticking with like the top 6 right now. I think Blue Sky is pretty good. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but yeah, my Funny Futures dashboard does update in real time now. Just ain't right. Yeah, there's clearly market manipulation going on the charts. How is it the red candles are going upwards instead of down? I don't know, Jack. It's the scam decks. JJ, payouts aren't that much in general. Apex was making $15 million a month, and they don't pay anywhere near that. Yeah, exactly, JJ. No, it's a license to print money. Top 1 was the highest payout last week, and only paid out $350K. And yeah, if that gives you any perspective. Risky, yeah, for sure. Gonna make my own prop. Call it Pines Prop Firm. I don't have the capital to create my own prop firm, for sure. I think Tradeify, for the most part, when they came on the scene, like they really thought it out, and you could tell it was. But even they changed some of their rules, but they didn't go retroactive. But they did change some of their rules at first, but they said, well, all right, we're changing rules in like a month, so. Missed along with me? Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Longest account that I've had? Probably like 2 months with Apex. Yeah. I definitely need to work on that, Alan. But see, my thing is like when I reach max payout, I take it, you know. So I don't really try to build up accounts. I was. The camera keeps. I was. I did have a live account with Top Step once, and that did not last very long. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of played the prop firm game, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind having some more accounts that last a little longer. Like these Bealonox accounts are looking pretty good and building up. I did take a payout with them, but like someone like even with most of these props, like I don't really want to build up that high of a buffer. I just want to take the payouts. But yeah, definitely want to. I definitely wish I could keep them longer. I know every time I pay for an Apex lifetime fee, I blow it in like 2 days. Payouts to 5%, but if firms, that just ain't right, Mo. No, payouts to 5%, but if the firms are making millions a month at $150, So if so, per account, 5% is a huge number of people getting paid. Yeah, yeah, they make a lot of money. That's when my finding future. I've been noticing some strange things there lately. Yeah, I don't know, Jack. On Tradeovate or Trade if I had money, yeah. Top 1 rules are not retroactive, only impact new accounts started today. Okay. Yeah, I haven't started any with top 1 yet. I'm just giving it a little time. I got nothing against them. Just giving it a little time. I don't think they pay out percentage or per person. I think they're per account, so 5% of the accounts are getting paid out. But most good traders have multiple accounts. Yeah, risky. Well, I mean, if you look at brokerages, just the brokerages, and the percentage of people that lose their accounts with like 10K. Let me see if I can look it up. I mean, it's crazy, like, the statistics of people losing 10K. Because, like, so many people will put 10K in the futures account, and then they blow it. So much so, I think if you're, like, overseas, I think the brokerages have to put the percentage of people that lose money on the top of their accounts. But I can't remember. Tom Hugard was talking about it. Percentage of people that are profitable, I would say, yeah, a lot less than 10%, a lot less than 5%. I would say, Dante. Yeah, I mean, I think for real, like, if you can make a living doing this game, I think you're within the 5%. And people that make big money, like $1 million traders, you know, you're 1%, maybe less. Trade of 8, Jack. Huh, interesting. I have 3 straight to funded 150K, top 1 currently. Oh, nice, man. Dawid, what's going on, man? Just about to pass. Prop firms say 10,000 new. About pass rate. Prop firms say 10,000 new challenges get bought. 10% will pass phase. So 1,000, only 20% will pass phase. 200, only 3% will make it pay out. That's 7 people. Yeah, that's crazy, Dawid. Yeah, Roa, I mean, I know a lot of you guys are trading with them, so I hope everything works out. But yeah, I'm gonna stay away for now. Top 1 also closes your account in a few days after you fail. I tried resetting an account that I had failed 2 weeks prior, and they forced me to buy a new one, so it would apply to new rules. Oh, interesting, risky, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you, logical. I mean, they have to make rules or change the rules because, yeah. I heard the first ones among 7 people. Says, yeah, I mean, I heard that the rules at first were super easy to get a payout. Like, I saw a bunch of people getting payouts with them. I'm like, oh, This had fast track trading vibes all over again because fast track trading was super easy to get a payout. It's super easy at first if you were, if you had some experience. Inside bar, paying again. Off the VWAP. You gotta pay out with them first try, yeah. Mostly because the drawdown is huge. I'm gonna take a look. I've never. You guys got me talking, thinking about it now. Top 1 trader. Is that what it is? Is this it? Top 1 futures. All right. Top 1 futures. Alright, let's look at the 50K account. Instant sim funding. What's their percentage consist? 20%, just like the rest of them. This is the right one, right, Cube? Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, the first one was the 4X one. So $49 a month. What's the activation fee? $149. 5 minis. Pass in 1 day. 10 days. Got up to 3 accounts. Very comparable to the other props. 3,000. It's end of day drawdown too. This is less than. That's less than take profit trader, right? Yeah, so the 25K is less. Take profit trader is 1,500, but obviously this is end of day. Take profit goes to intraday. So yeah, I don't know. Nice little break off that inside bar there. Yeah, I use inside bars, Harami candles, breaks of initial balance highs and lows, and the VWAP. That's my strats. I actually have a video. I always forget. Thole Man, there's a video right there you can check out. This is my little strategy video that I trade. Just stuff I trade. I don't really go in depth, but it's just people ask me all the time. So. Bro, you need a little pop-up in the left corner about who's getting paid and buying accounts. I only ever seen those on scam websites. Oh no, was that on the top one? That's funny. I take the I take the break of the inside bar and then I put the stop up on the opposite end. And then, you know, my targets are pretty discretionary as far as targets go, but I'm actually working on something where I'm looking for like maybe a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, something like that, but I'll have the inside bar breaks. Harami candle is a little more different. Or a little more different. So like for an example, on this Harami candle, I would take the break. So the top of this wick, I take the break. I would target the top of the previous candle. So like this is the mother candle. So take the break, I target the top there, and stop would go here. That's how I trade the Harami candles. DBT, thank you, sir. Which one is that one? I'm not sure what you're saying. Hello, sir. Do you prefer trading after hours? I do not. I prefer the trade New York session. I trade this session for streaming. That's why I trade this session. That's why I'm up with you guys. No, Donna. I missed it. Sorry. What was your question again, Donna? The slowest I've ever seen the market move. Is there any other slower, quicker this time? No, not really. NASDAQ is probably the faster moving one. Occasionally gold will move. Gold's a good one to trade during this session. People like trading gold, but biggest hurdle I had to pass? Being able to accept a losing day. That's the biggest hurdle. That's still my biggest hurdle. Is accepting a losing day. Walking away red is my biggest hurdle to this day still. Best loser wins, right? And I believe that's I think that's most people's problems. I like gold. Yeah, I agree with you. Making money and consistent payouts. It's about not oversizing, and that's kind of been my issue lately is oversizing. I was crushing the markets a month ago with, when we had that huge volatility. Apparently, I love volatility. And then lately I've had to readjust to the market conditions. But yeah, I agree with you, Dawood. I mean, it's about not over trading. You only need one setup a day. You really do. You have one setup a day, trade it, win or loss, have back testing results, and you'd be surprised. I mean, I think Methodical Man's really good example of doing that one setup a day. So he for a while he's making $200 loss, $200 win, over and over and over and over again. And if you're over 50+%, then you're gonna be profitable. But like even he has days where he gets a little tilty. So we all do still, but yeah, walking away red is probably the biggest hurdle. Oh, you wanted to know how Beelnox makes money? Oh, yeah, a bunch of people were explaining it earlier. It's just, I mean, they just make so much money, Donna. Like you, me, and a few other people in the chat that get payouts all the time, like, and that are profitable. So not only do we get payouts, but we're net profitable. We're in less than 5% of traders, probably, in the prop space. And people come and go all the time, unfortunately. Like so many of you guys, like in my chat, and I don't think it's because you don't like me, it's just because it's like literally you guys go, some of you will not be trading in a month, unfortunately, and that's just reality. People give up. It sucks. It's hard. This is the hardest shit I've ever tried to do. This is the hardest. They have prop firms for regular stocks, guys. Ever like those trade? No, I've never tried those props that for stocks and stuff. You said earlier you have a discretionary TP. Have you tried Fib? I recently looked into it and it looks promising. I'm a noob, so forgive me. No, yeah, for sure, man. Like, don't ever feel, like, always ask questions. I love it. Especially when the market is dead. I do not use Fibs. Things I will look for is kind of fibby. Like on that trade right there, I was looking like 50% of the candle. So if I draw a, oops, wrong button. Shows you how much I use Fibs. I don't have my hotkey. So this is my, I have 50 and 100. That's the Fib I use. So like where I took profit was 50% of the candle. Just because it was so massive, and then we ended up taking the whole thing back, which in hindsight, of course, right? But those are the type of things I'll look for. I'll look for equal highs and lows, so the top of the candles. I'll look for, those are just like little nuanced things. I'll look for runs to the VWAP, back to the VWAP, which is something that I probably should have been paying attention to on that last trade. Yeah, things like that. But a lot of it's on feel and on momentum too. Like, you know, like say I entered short on this candle and it put in a candle like this, and you can really like feel the push, like, oh, I'm really selling off. Like, you're gonna want to like hold that, and you can look for like the gap fills, things like that, for targets. So like when there's literally a gap. So like you can see on like on a daily chart right here, there's literally a gap in price from this day to this day. So like these can be good targets. So like say we're trading down in here and you're in a good short, you can go, well, we might be going for this gap fill right here. You know, things like that. I don't know, just little nuggets, I guess. You here for the non-copyright? Oh, cool, man. Yeah, going for the opening range, exactly, yep. What did Yo Jim say? I missed it. Oh, Mo's watching. Nick82, what's up? Sabak loved the rant. Yeah, I was ranting there. Hardest and the easiest at the same time, for sure. Yeah, I live off trading. But I've set my life up so I can live off trading, though. Right now. Do I make Lambo money? No. No, I do not. But I am completely debt-free, too. Completely debt-free. make me a Pine Tree Trader song. That would be funny. That'd be pretty awesome. I want to do one of those opening scenes. I want to figure out how to do one of those. You know, like before the stream starts, like they do the opening scenes. I don't know how to do it on yet, but I do want to try one of those things, like a little countdown thing. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, it was not easy. Still not easy sometimes. But yeah, sometimes like things like catch you off guard, you know? Life happens still. Yeah, like Trades by Matt has an opening one. Cove Trader, I noticed, has an opening scene thing. But yeah, I need people. Brandon. Like Trades by Matt has people now. It's big time. Thanks, Dawood. Thanks for the nuggets. I haven't traded real money yet, only paper money. I think I have okay strategy and definitely think it can be profitable, but still no confidence in my strategy. Yeah, so Name, so I'm just gonna like throw this out there, like not financial advice, but where you're a brand new trader and you're trading paper account, that's awesome. Like keep doing that, learn the platform, and then you're gonna wanna get the emotions involved. Well, stick with a very cheap evaluation or something. So for instance, I know this sounds like a plug, but for real, like I think people in the chat would agree with me, but like, stick with a cheap evaluation. So like this, like these evaluations right here, $15.75. Like you're gonna have a little bit of skin in the game, but it's not a lot of money, you know? And in this game, you can spend a lot of money, especially if you try to trade a personal account when you're first starting. Stuff can add up. So a little skin in the game, and then try to pass these evaluations or a evaluation, the right way with your strategy, I think is a good way to go. Something I wish I would have done. I ended up just putting money in a Tradeovate account, personal Tradeovate account, and blew it. Thousands of dollars, just blew it. And then I went in and started buying like Top Step accounts, things like that. Also going back to my personal account. But I think a good way is to like take prop money, payout money, and then start a personal account. I know some people disagree with that, but like if I could do it over again, like that's what I would have done. So now I still trade a personal account occasionally. Not so much right now. I have it mostly invested. But fingers crossed I'll be taking my fund of futures to live with 2 more payouts. Awesome, man, Investars. Are you on an expert account? Yeah, Brandon, I don't either. Have I looked at JP25 index? No, is that Forex? Or yes, yeah. Evaluation as a mean prop firm, yeah. Yep. Exactly. So like this Buellanox right now, this Project X, this account right here cost me $15.75. If I pass it, I'm gonna have to pay $148 to activate it into a funded account. But if you go with someone like Take Profit Trader or something like that, it's gonna cost you $119. And where you've never passed an evaluation before, it's a lot more money. All right, Tokyo Open here. Is it Tokyo Open? I always say it's Tokyo Open, but 8 p.m. Eastern, so we should get some volatility now. Stock up with apes. What's happening? So I'll show you my calendar. So on good days, McDaddy. So like on these funded accounts here, you can see my trades here. 2 trades, 4 trades. This day, I don't know what happened. 31 trades, 6 trades. So anywhere between 1 and 10, I would say, on an average. 31 trades, I was probably a little tilty or something. I don't know. That's usually a bad sign. $16 trades is quite a bit for me. Just a starter? Awesome, Investars. Stock with apes. Oh, I think I said hi. What's going on, man? Oh, Trader from Travis went on tilt on his personal account. No kidding, he was trading a personal account. 6.5 to 350 an hour. That's a lot of evaluations, right, Investars? And it happens. And Trading with Travis is an awesome trader. He's a great trader. He's very experienced. Very dedicated. Wow, what a bounce there. From the lows. Yeah, Name. For sure, man. Yeah, and I'm here every night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you ever have any questions, hit me up. And also, like, there's so many good traders in the chat. So many good traders. We have some of the top traders in the chat. We have people that have gone live or are live with, you know, Take Profit Trader, and you know, there's just so many good traders. But there's also a lot of bad, deceiving people on YouTube too. So, but I'm just trying to show you what I do every day. You know, I struggle. I've been struggling a little bit lately. But overall, I'm starting to get more consistent, you know. Says I'm a bad trader. No, you're not, man. You're new. You're new. You're not a bad trader. Travis used to be a tournament winning video gamer? Oh, no kidding. What game? Yo, Jim. I did not know that. I'm looking at Beelenox. Are there something smaller than 50K? They have the 25Ks, but they're not on sale right now. But yeah, occasionally the 25Ks will go on sale too, 91% off, but yeah, Sports Dawn for sure. Yep. They're not showing you live trades, things like that. And my thing is, like, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything either. Like, if you have YouTubers on there and they're trying to sell you courses or their Discord, paid Discords, things like that, they should really show results when they're trading live. Like, that's the thing. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. If you guys use my codes, my affiliate codes, to help support my channel, that's awesome for me. You know, you guys super chat, you guys join the memberships, thing like that, just to help support my channel. You guys are here every night, just smashing the like button. Like, that's huge for me. But if I was selling you a course, then yeah, I better be one profitable trader. And for me, I'm just trying to find consistency myself. I'm profitable, but I'm not as consistent as I want to be. I know I have the potential and the setups and the skills to get those six-figure payouts. I know I do. But, you know, it's something I'm still working on every single day, you know, through the psychology of this game. It's so hard and so difficult. And, you know, when you have bad days outside of trading in your personal life or whatever, and you have to be able to, you know, sit on that screen in front of these charts and be able to tackle the charts in the trading and not let that outside stuff bother you. And that's like the most difficult thing to do. So Rips had the same speech. That's what I'm reading right now, Zabak. I actually have the printout. But Rips is selling you something. He's selling you a clubhouse, right? Not that I got anything against Rips, but he is selling you a membership. Or am I wrong about that? I don't watch him. I don't know. SPX, I appreciate, man. I appreciate the support. Yeah, use my code Beelenox, code Pine. It is for until another week or so, 91% off. I really appreciate the support. And Apex too. Doesn't really have a sale going on right now. Hopefully they have a Memorial Day sale that pops up. But yeah. I had someone ask if I had a trading education plan. I just told them as long as I'm solely on props, it would be a disservice to sell that kind of service. Yeah, for sure. 6 years of trading, and I've always heard good traders say the same thing. It's really you versus yourself, then you're at the charts. That's why I use props with Project X. That lockout button is a lifesaver. Yeah, Risky, it is. It really is. It's the strategy is 10% of being successful. I mean, the rest, the 90% is all psychology. Oh, cool, man. I hope they have some sales. Lately, the most payouts, I would say I'll tell you this year, it has been Take Profit Trader. The most payouts, for sure. With the daily payouts, yeah, I'm up, I don't know, 40, almost 40,000 or so with Take Profit Trader alone. Maybe 30 something thousand. My Funded Futures is up there. I've gotten quite a few payouts with Apex. Quite a few payouts. And then Top Step last year was kind of my bread and butter last year. Top Step was, but mostly with 25K accounts, Oscar, yeah. Mostly. My biggest paydays with Take Profit Trader were 25K accounts. Would trading be easier to learn if there was a co-working office space with routine meetings for trade review? I think so. Willie C. So yeah, I think having a trading buddy is super important. You know? I think having a trading buddy, if you can find someone that you can talk to, like on a daily basis, yeah. Do I copy trade? I copy trade within the firms. So like the Bulenox, I copy trade all these together. Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader, I tend not to copy trade when I get funded. My Funded Futures, I copy trade them all. So within the firms, but I don't copy trade them all like as one. Any relation to Alpine Trader? No. Funny thing is, I am a fan of Alpine, but I didn't even think about it when I came up with my name, Pine Tree Trader. I totally wasn't even thinking about Alpine until Alpine mentioned it once on a stream, and I was like, oh. I was like, I actually never even thought about that. But Pine Tree Trader just comes from, because I live in the Pine Tree state, state of Maine, so that's how that name came about. I do trade reviews with a group on Google, meets every day. Starts with me, just me, and my dad, but we've added a handful of people. I find it helps a lot with discipline when you trade with others. That's awesome, Risky. That's great. Alpine will cuss you out if he gets mad. Really? I don't see Alpine as an angry guy. Pine Tree Trader sounds like a good name for a logging business. Definitely a lot of loggers up here. Tree cutters. Yeah, I'll copy trade my funded accounts. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, with Take Profit Trader, there is that psychological barrier of getting those daily payouts, and I tend not to copy trade them. Boy, I wish I would have. Especially when I had that 10K day on the pro account. Nice, you know, had that copy traded with 5 accounts. Woo! Nice 50K day. But psychologically, I don't know if I could have done it. Have I thought about automating my strategy? Yes. Yes, I have. I have certain systematic strategies that I have back tested and I have written down that are very set it and forget it type strategies that I have thought about automating, but I barely know how to turn on my computer, so I don't know. It would be another step. Definitely be another step. Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. Prop firms tend not to like automation though. But something I've thought about, like with the personal. Coding my 15-minute ORB. Top steps, new API. Oh, nice, man. AI can write you a Pine script if you... Alright, cool, man. Yeah, that's what some people have told me, Dustin, is that, you know, you can use AI for that kind of stuff. Yeah, Sports Dawn, yeah. That was a good day. They put me in the Pro Plus, but... That was with a 25K account on day 1. And it wasn't, like, I didn't send it during the news. It was just... That was by far my best day on the props. That was last month. Was it last month? Let's check it out. This is a humble brag. I think I made a short about it. Here's me. So 4-4. Here. This is Friday, 4-4, 2025. I have my biggest day of the year on this chaos. Is concerned for a single day. It looked weird. I Take Profit Trader Pro account, I locked out $10,015. So I should be moving to Pro Plus. See my stats here. $10,015 Pro Plus. 25K account as annual personal, $12,160 today. Come on today, guys. Extra walk. Walk today on the Chipotle. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys Sunday night. Peace. What's going on, Pine Trader here? Extra guac. Alright, guys, on that note, guys, I'm gonna call it tired. Thank you guys for using code PINE on Beelanox, 91% off. Also have that Tradeify deal going on. So you can use my link and then code what the heck is the code? Tradeify. Just use the default code TTV. That's how I get credit. Here's the deal right there. But yeah, you just use code PINE on across all the prop firms. If you use TP Take Profit Trader, get those daily payouts. It's all caps PINE. My Funded Futures PINE. Really appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Spend some time with your friends and family. Make some memories. Hug the ones you love, guys. Because shit can change in a heartbeat. So don't forget to spend some time with some people you care about. And on that note, I will see you guys. I think I might take a long weekend. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted, but enjoy the holiday weekend, guys. And trade safe. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. See you guys. Go check out Stock Tiger. He's over there hanging out, slinging contracts.